Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay, well, there you go. How long has this been now? 12 minutes? 15 minutes? Jeez. Yeah, you couldn't hear me at all. Uh, Good grief. Well, there you go. That's my bad. Okay, well, this is Office Hours. If you don't know about it, then come read about it right here. Oh gosh, dang it. And if you want to ask questions, then you ask in here. Looks like nobody's actually asked any questions yet. And it is, yeah, seems unlikely that we're going to get any now. But yeah, feel free to throw questions in there later if you have any. Um, and also, if you have questions that can be asked over audio only, then you can record a question on the Call Kent podcast. So, one thing that I was talking about here was my schedule. So my stream schedule is here, and I will be missing the entire month of March. So today is my last office hours day. What a day to go on for the rest of like for a month and a half. So if you have any questions, you got to ask them now. I will probably still do the Call Kent podcast even during March. The reason that I'm not doing any office hours in March is because of the Epic React Workshop series, which there are still spots for. So feel free to come to that. It's going to be pretty sick, I must say. And let's see, what else? What else is interesting? What else did I talk about? Yeah. Oh, Epic WebConf is happening and it's going to be awesome. Almost all of the speakers now have this little icon on them, which means that we have an interview. So you can get to know them and me, and it's awesome. And the schedule is on here also, which is pretty exciting. So, yeah, there you go. With that said, I don't have any questions in here. And the YouTube chat, I normally ignore the YouTube chat anyway, but it's not even loading. I don't know why. Um, so yeah, sorry. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. So signing off of office hours. And we'll help you out later. Here we go. There it is. Muted. Oh, here we go. I'll answer this question from Lake. Hello, can't I have a component where I call query and initially when the data is empty, I want to show a modal and there is a search too. If I search and no results found, data length is 0. So the modal shows. How do I avoid it? And yes, Vladimir is right. You want to answer this or ask this question on Discord, please. Um, let's see. And actually, I'm going to add a link to Discord. Discord, ask questions here, please. But I will go ahead and answer this since we have no questions on Discord, I guess. Well, so it's not entirely clear what you're trying to accomplish here. So you have a component you call a query. I'm guessing you're talking about like React query or something. Uh, and initially when the data is empty because you are rendering and then fetching. So you've got that period of time while you're fetching. So the data is empty. Want to show a modal. Okay. And there's a search too. Yeah, I don't understand this actually. I'm not sure what you're talking about. So when the data is empty, you want to show a modal. Okay. I I don't understand why you would want to do that, but and I don't know what the search has to do with what you're doing. I don't understand this question at all. I don't know what you're trying to do. It helps a lot if you can make a reproduction in a stack blitz or something like that. Then I can get a better idea of what you're trying to accomplish. Sorry, can't be much more helpful than that. In React Server Components, does the await work for fetch requests? The parent component await do not block child components fetch request. Why? Okay. Uh, does so yes, in React Server Components, you can await in those server components. You can await a fetch request. The parent component await does not block the child. Um, so parent component await will block the children. The children will not get rendered until that await is resolved. That's how JavaScript works. And so, yeah, so this question I don't understand either because the premise is incorrect. Yes, it absolutely does force the children to wait. Okay, Vladimir is asking a question here in Discord. Do I have any thoughts on React 19? Yes, I have thoughts. I love it. I'm so excited. React 19. Let's see if this gets us to the blog. What? React19.org. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, that'll be an SEO nightmare there. Everything you need to know in one place. What? That's interesting. Huh. How about uh how about the blog react.dev? Okay, fine. Let's go to the blog React Law Labs. What we've been working on right here. Okay. So React compiler, cautiously optimistic about this. I'm concerned that they will not be able to uh I don't know. Like I guess they've shipped this, right? It's Instagram. Yeah, it's powering Instagram.com in production. So who am I to judge? But I'm yeah, cautiously optimistic that this will work as magically as they say. And I think that's awesome. Definitely excited about that. Actions. I have mixed feelings about this. So I love that we're finally getting something about mutations in React. I think that that is a long time coming. I'm concerned about a couple of things. Definitely not a fan at all that they don't even let you specify an enc type, the enc type here. So you can do like multi-part form data and stuff. And they don't let you provide a method either. You are not allowed to provide those. They manage it for you, and I do not like that at all. Forms absolutely can be used for gets and stuff. And maybe the idea is that a server action, um, like if you're doing a get, you don't use a server action for that. You can still use a form. You just don't use a server action for that, I suppose. That seems to be an oversight to me. And also it just further complicates the whole thing where they say, oh, you don't need to say method post, even though that's what it's going to be is a post. I don't like that at all. Not a fan of them not uh, just letting us use the platform as it is. That bothers me. Yeah, use form status and use form state, they have to be, they can only be used inside of components that are rendered inside the form. So you can't say, well, actually, that's not true. It's use form status. That's the case. Use form state can be used outside of that or in the same component that's rendering the form. But use form status has to be used in a component that's rendered in the form, which is kind of annoying a bit to me. I understand why it's the case. That is the case, but yeah. Anyway, there's probably a number of things that like will kind of shake themselves out as we get used to using these like this particular feature of React 19. But anyway, that's something that I'm concerned about or thoughtful about. Actions are sub. Oh, I didn't know that. By default, actions submitted. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So allows you to show pending state of a transition. Hmm. I'll have to look at that a little bit. Yeah, and then there's use optimistic. That is also interesting, and I'm excited about that. That'll be cool. Um, a lot of this stuff, I don't really see myself using regularly when I'm building apps because I'm just using Remix and I have better tools at my disposal when I'm using Remix. I have used loader data, use action data. Yeah, another thing on this is like revalidation of stuff. Like the way that React Server components work right now is basically you just you say, all right, we did a mutation, send me back all of the entire application as far as the server side stuff is concerned. Um, and yeah, and then you have to like think about revalidation differently yourself. I don't know. I'm much more excited about how this will be used to simplify some of Remix's inner workings, but I don't really plan on using much of this directly myself. Um, anyway, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Um, features in React Canary. Yeah, we've got the directives. I hate them, but it is. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about them. I have mixed feelings. Document. This one's cool. Yeah, super excited about this. I feel like it's about time, honestly. So you can render a title and meta and link tags, so they can be state driven and like data driven, all that stuff. That's super cool. I like that a lot. Asset loading, also very cool. I feel like um, some of these things are the sorts of things that we would typically have thought of as features of frameworks and stuff. And so like React is kind of swallowing up some of those. And I know some people are going to have issues with that. I don't. I think it's awesome. And it just means that frameworks don't have to implement this, or they can implement something nicer on top of it, which I think is great. Yeah, actions. Yeah, still mixed feelings about actions, but mostly, well, I don't know. We'll see. Um, do next major version of React. It's going to be React 19. That'll be awesome with all what's in React Canary. Yeah, to do. Or I should post this to the Discord. Here we go. Um, off screen, off screen, off screen. Um, yeah, activity is still under research. Yeah, I don't think that that's coming to 19. I am excited about ReactConf. I'm going to be speaking, even though they haven't put my face on here yet. They did tweet about it. And yeah, it's going to be sweet. Looking forward to that. That's the first time I've ever given a talk at ReactConf. So definitely exciting things there. Anyway, yeah, my thoughts are mixed and mostly excited. So, okay, great. Well, there you go. That is office hours for today. Come to Epic WebConf. It's going to be fabulous. And if you want to, whoops, Epic React, Epic React. There we go. So this workshop series is going to be amazing, and I'd love for you to be there. Starting next week. Oh my goodness. The first workshop is March 5th. So Tuesday next week. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great time. Okay, with that, thanks everybody for joining. And yeah, we'll see you all in the future in like a month and a half as far as office hours is concerned. Okay.